On the morning of our senior showcase, I walked into the studio dressing room and found my best friend with a seam ripper, taking apart the costume I'd spent 4 months paying off. Bree didn't even flinch when she saw me. She pulled one more seam, calm as a tailor, and let the bodice fall apart in her hands. "Bree, what are you doing?" She set the seam ripper down and smiled at me the way you'd smile at a stranger's dog, finishing something. Then she stood up, got close, and said the part she'd apparently been saving for 2 years. "You still don't get it. Your choreography notes got me my solos. Your friendship got me into Miss Delgado's inner circle. Your friends are my friends now. Tonight there are 2 scouts from the conservatory in that audience, and they're going to remember exactly 1 senior." She stepped over the wreckage of my costume. I needed the ladder. I don't need it anymore. The door swung shut behind her. Showcase was in 9 hours. My solo costume was confetti, my babysitting money was sewn into that confetti, and my best friend since freshman year had just informed me I was a ladder. By noon it got worse. She posted a long My Truth video to our team's private account. I had allegedly stolen her choreography for my solo, allegedly mocked her injury last spring, allegedly been fake for years. Every accusation was unprovable and perfectly aimed. The comments turned in real time. Girls I'd taped ankles for wrote always felt off to me. Then my duet partner Mateo, my other oldest friend, texted, "Don't think I can do the duet tonight, sorry." Read receipts on, no answer to my calls. I spent 2 hours writing paragraph defenses to people who left me on red, then gave up, sat on the dressing room floor with the shredded satin in my lap, and accepted that Bree had done it. Cleanly, completely. At 6:40, 20 minutes before curtain, my phone rang. "Mateo, come to the studio. Now! Don't argue with me, just come to the wings." Something in his voice got me off the floor. I slipped in through the loading door in my hoodie. The theater was packed, the scouts 3rd row center. Bree was in the wings opposite me in her flawless costume, warming up her smile. And then Miss Delgado walked past her, stopped, and said 5 words I could hear across the stage. "You're out of the program." Bree laughed, waiting for the joke. Miss Delgado didn't move. Behind her stood Priya, our quiet tech captain, the girl everyone teased for filming every rehearsal for archives, holding her laptop like a shield. Here's what I learned in pieces over the next hour. Mateo hadn't abandoned me. When Bree recruited him that morning to take my side, he'd played along. And Bree, drunk on winning, had bragged in writing. Screenshots of her planning the video, a voice memo she'd sent him laughing about unstitching 2 years in 10 minutes. And Priya's rehearsal archive had time-stamped footage going back months. Bree photographing my choreography notebook page by page. Bree that very morning on the dressing room camera nobody remembers exists, seam ripper in hand. They'd taken all of it to Miss Delgado at 4 p.m. I still had no costume, and I said so, standing in the wings in a hoodie. And Miss Delgado looked me over once and said, "Come with me." From the locked cabinet in her office, she took a garment bag I'd never seen. A costume from her own company days. Deep green, hand-beaded, 30 years old. "It goes on stage tonight, or it rots in this cabinet," she said. "Fix your eyes. You have 11 minutes. I danced my solo, my choreography, from my notebook, in a Legends costume. 1 number after the crowd was told the program had a change. I don't remember most of it. I remember landing the final turn and hearing Mateo scream from the wings like a person on fire. The scouts asked to meet me after. There's a callback in 3 weeks. The screenshots surfaced that night, posted by Mateo with one caption, "Here's what actually happened. Some of us just needed time to prove it." The comment section that had buried me at noon dug me out by midnight. It shouldn't work that way, and it does. At 2 a.m., a text from Bree. "Everyone's turned on me. I'm sorry. Please say something publicly. Please help me." I typed and deleted a lot of things. I finally sent, "I'm not gonna pile on. I'm also not the ladder. Climb down yourself." Then I put my phone face down next to a green beaded costume hanging on my closet door and slept better than I had all year. Loyalty leaves receipts too. Turns out mine had been filming from the back of the room all along.